Today I'm going to show you how to take this organ sound and make it sound like this. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to wire up your keyboards with a nice MIDI splitter from MIDI Solutions, the Quadra Thru. One MIDI goes in, 4 go out. I'm only using 1 on the out, but I'll show you how to take your cheesy organ sound that sounds like this and use MIDI to make it sound something more like this. I've been using this MIDI Solutions box I got off Amazon for like over 5 years now. It's really brilliant. This is old technology from the 80s. MIDI, you see I can unplug it without any worries about power or anything. This is a 5-pin MIDI cable. One keyboard is the slave and one is the master. So I'm going to use the MIDI cable to make the Yamaha trigger the sounds of the Nord. So I like the weighted feel of the Yamaha piano, but I don't like the cheesy sounds, and beside my speaker on it is busted. And I do like the great recordable sounds of the Nord. So what I'm going to do is put a MIDI cable into the MIDI Out of the Yamaha. And that's one of those 5-pin cables that I just showed you. Looks just like that, and it's going for the MIDI Out. And that cable is going directly here to the in of this MIDI Solutions box, and it splits it into 4. You could have 3 more pianos coming off of this. So that Yamaha could trigger the Nord and trigger a second piano, third piano. That's what's so great about it. And it's totally passive. There's no power supply or anything necessary. And you see the little blue light shows that MIDI is coming through. So the next step, you have the MIDI signal coming out of the piano, but now the information has to go into the Nord, so MIDI in. And you see, if I wanted to do it the other way, I could send the MIDI out of the Nord into the MIDI in of the Yamaha and use it the other way around. Use the Nord to trigger the sounds of the Yamaha, but we want to do the opposite. Use the Yamaha to trigger the sounds of the Nord. And that's the power, magic, and beauty of MIDI. Because I'm now using MIDI, you can hear the speakers broken. And even if it wasn't, I can't really record that sound. It doesn't sound good on the Yamaha. It's not professional level. If I turn the sound down on the Yamaha, now I can have a professional piano sound. Or professional Rhodes. See, it's the same sound. I can add the effects from the Nord. I can add an amplifier effect. I can add a tremolo effect without the amp. And I can do just about anything that I can do on the Nord, I can do on the Yamaha. So you see how easy it is to get set up with this little MIDI splitter box to get one piano to trigger the sounds of another, or vice versa. I love this box because you don't need a power cable, and it's just a minimal build. It's just exactly what you need. It doesn't take much floor space. 2 cables and the MIDI box, and you're ready to rock and roll. Now, I got some comments on the previous video, how do I get it in my computer? There's many ways. Some interfaces have a MIDI in and out like I showed you on the piano. If you don't have something like that, this is a good solution that I've used for over 15 years, and knock on wood, it hasn't broken yet. It's called the MIDI Sport. And what it is, it's a MIDI in and out on one side, and it converts to a standard USB 2 cable on the other side. And there's many like this on Amazon. I'll throw links to all this gear on Amazon. Check the description below. This is great for getting MIDI recorded into your computer, into your DAW. It doesn't really connect 2 keyboards together. If you're wondering how I lofted these 2 pianos, check that video right there where I show you exactly how I built this dual keyboard stand. For more gear tutorials like this, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, drop a comment below. What do you think about MIDI? How do you use it in your setup? Smash that like button, and I'll see you next time.